Hello and welcome. I am Quantum Striker, and this is City of Heroes. We are with our staff fighting electric armor scrapper Armas. We just got to level 5 and finished up story arc. So now we're gonna go talk to Twin Shot. And looking at the list of story arcs, we'll probably do Twin Shot up until level 7, and then we'll go to King's Row, do those stories, and then maybe stop at level 9 or 10, and then go to the Hollows to do at least the first two, to then get to this second set of story arcs at level 10. So that's probably what we'll do. So no need to turn off XP for now. We'll get up to at least level 7 and go talk to Twin Shot. So she's down here, and we'll start this story arc. Alright, Twin Shot. Hey there, kiddo. Probably the same age or older than her. I've caught sight of you recently and figured maybe you might want some buddies to hang out with. Okay, see what she got. A new day dawning. All right, a new day. Introductions are in order. Hey there, kid. The name's Twin Shot, but you can just call me Twin Shot. Your name has been floating around out there for a bit now, and I'm hearing good things. I figured that maybe you might want to hang out at the cool kids table, so I'm gonna go head over to where me and my buddies are hanging out and let them all know you're coming over. Sound good? Okay, let's see what. I guess I only have one option. Yeah, I'll hang out with you guys. Cool. So here's the Addy, where you can find us and the door code to get in. Stop by whenever. I'll introduce you to the rest. All right, let's leave. Yeah, so this one will be just a bit of talking. Sorry, I'm gonna adjust. Like I said in previous videos, I'm in a hotel, so I'm trying to set up like this gaming station here, and right now it's working for what it is now. Okay, let's go meet the gang on the complete other side of Atlas Park. So at least our next level of getting level 6, we'll get combat jump. It'll make traveling a little bit easier. And then it's gonna be a little bit rough when we go to the Hollows. So it's gonna stop at like level 10. So trying to navigate that zone, and we'll see why when we get there. It's going to be interesting. But like I said, I want to try to do a vanilla experience here and try to have like the same style of gameplay in terms of certain powers that I would have in live, and that means your initial travel power at 6 and your actual travel power at 14. And then maybe for other characters in the future, we'll maybe get the travel power at level 4. We'll see. All right, it sounds like the place Twin Shot told you to show up at. Find the intercom terminal to let Twin Shot know you're here. All right, not bad. I always like these bases too. Wow, a lot of fog. What's up with that? I always like these bases though. These labs reminds me of Star Wars. All right, looks like there's a terminal right here. This looks like the security terminal Twin Shot told you to use when you showed up. Large flashing words indicate that you should choose one of the buttons below the screen. Notification you are on private property. Identify yourself at once. My name is Indigo Montoya. Don't say. My name is Armas. Twin Shot sent me words beginning to go across the screen. Searching. Imposter, real identity, Arachnos, infiltration agent. Whoa, don't call me Arachnos. Initiating self-destruct sequence in T-5 seconds and counting. Wait, I'm not Arachnos, I swear. I'm really Armas. 5. Is this for real? 4. But you can't just... 2. Hey, wait a second. You forgot 3. 1. Step away from the terminal. Tick. Someone running up on me. Hey there, Armas. Okay, Twin Shot. How'd it going, eh? You should have seen your face. I see my face behind my helmet. At least you didn't try to blow up the terminal the way Flame... Oh my gosh. Flamebow? Right? Flamebow did. I pulled that trick on her. When I pulled that trick on her, what was that all about? Something I do to all the new guys, keeps them on their toes. So even though I think you're cool, my buddies might think you're a square, you know? Now, I've already put a good work for you, so this should be easy. Let's go introduce you to them. Sounds good to me. Who's first? Let's chat it up with Proton. This is his place we're hanging out in, so I figured he'd want to meet the person who's tromping around the place, you know? He should be around here somewhere. Oh yeah, up on the second floor, down the hallway, and up the elevators. I'll let you lead the way so you can get a good feel of the place. Indeed. Alright, this will be one of those missions where it's going to be a lot of talking, and pretty sure those are the elevators. You know, good practice. I like to try to fill out the map so I know that I've been everywhere. But this will be one of those missions where there's a lot of talking. Not a lot of action, so just a forewarning. I'll try to get through the talking bits pretty quick as soon as I can. Alright, there's Proton. Let's talk to him. Hello there. You must be Armas, Twin Shot told me about you. Hello, let me introduce myself. I'm Proton, and I welcome you here to my lab. And it may not be much, but considering my unusual circumstances, it was the best I could do to cobble together in a short notice. Alright, unusual circumstances? Oh, yeah, that's a long story, and one that I'll happily share once we get to know each other a little bit better. Although I'm looking forward to that time. Currently, I'm in the midst of running some very important analysis of recent data I've collected, and I need every moment I can get that affords me peace and quiet. Sorry for disturbing you. Oh, no, I didn't mean to imply that you were the one disturbing. Proton looks towards the direction of the new guest with a look of disappointment on his face. I take it this is the person? Oh, darn. Well, it would seem that my experiment will need to be concluded later. Ah, then it is her. Ah, Flambeau. Her name has to be Flambeau. Right? Beau? Box? Flambeau? Flambeau. I'll just say Flame. Flame, my dear. Well, yes, I want to go to this. I'm doing the science again. A lot of science, actually. One could say I'm doing, tons and tons of science. He just wants to get away from her. Perhaps I should let you get back to work. No, that's quite all right. I'm quite certain that I will be unable to get any work done, unfortunately, for a very good while. However, I do thank you for your kindness, friend. Not everyone is so understanding. Proton looks at Flame with a polite smile on his face. Flame, have you met our new friend Armas? I'll talk with her so you guys can get back to work. Alright, cool. Return and talk with Flame, though. Alright, she's freaking out. What she said? Oh wow, there's a whole conversation that happened when I was reading. Alright, let's see. Here comes Hot Pants right on cue. Hey, where are you? Are you still, like, doing science? Hey, what are you guys talking about? Come on, Proddy. You know she's got the, wait for it, hots for you. But why? It's so boring. Hey, who's this? Alright, let's talk to Flame. Hey there, the name's Flame for the time being, because I'm hot. Like, hot because of fire, right? And also because, well, I'm hot. Well, I can't believe you just said that out loud. Oh, well, okay. Don't listen to her, she's just jealous. I keep trying to tell her that the brooding emo look is so last year. That's interesting, I think. What? Where are you going, Proton? What'd she say? Yeah, you keep believing that, sister. Oh, so last year. Proton said, if you all excuse me for a moment, I need to investigate an alert I'm getting from our security system. Uh-oh. Here we go, Twin. You just come away with your tough guy look again. Okay. So, but you have a lot of questions about me, don't you? Don't worry, it's natural. Most people do. Well, where do I begin? Okay, so, like, I came here to Paragon City because I felt people needed a hero, right? And I knew that I'm so totally a hero, okay? So then, Twin Shot. Okay, kids, torture time's on. I'll introduce you to Dilo next. He's on top of the floor, on the top floor. I was getting to, fine, I guess I'll help the picture is more important than hearing about how I can make fire, like, totally shoot out of my hands. Well, I'm going along too. Alright, let's go find Dilo. Anyways, let me keep talking. Okay, oof, she's gonna keep on talking and tell me about, I guess, her background. Okay, yeah, we'll just let her do that. It'll be in the bottom corner over there on the left. We're gonna come back and listen. But she likes to, as we say, likes to yap. She's a yapper there. Okay, let's go up the stairs. What is she saying? Someone's asked for a number. She's like, you can't do that. All right, D-Lo, thank goodness. Let's talk to him. My earthling friend, you come to make sounds at me. Feeling excitement, sing for living earthlings. Herb. You're the friendly earthling that says Armas, correct? Correct, yes. D-Lo makes air sounds at you in greeting. Air sounds? Correct, correct. I am making air sounds like earthlings so we can be friends. You are friends with me, correct? Correct? What did she say? That's his way of saying he's talking. This guy's a bit hard to understand that time. I think the answer is yes. Tribulations. How does the earthling say the hot dogs? I cannot make air sounds to say my energy sign. Oh, earthling say name. If I were to say that I am a D-Lo, I can... Oh, you can bellow air and say D-Lo to me too. I will say Armas to you, and we will be happy. Correct? Correct. Is he saying that we're friends now? Herb, I am from a world that is not Earth, and I come to warn Earthlings of dangers. The Proton and the Twin Shot say it is too late because Shivan's moved faster than me. Oh, he's coming from... Okay, to talk about... warn us about Galaxy. So now I stay and annihilate Shivans and end all existence signs of Shivan peoples. Hey, kind of similar, my friend. I do the same for the Arachnos, for Earth. It helps with the Shivans. This guy's a bit hard to understand at the time. Oh, like for reals? I have no idea what this guy's ever saying, but I guess he's nice and all for a pipsqueak. Hey guys, Proton's calling me. Gotta go see what he wants. Correct, correct. We encountered the Shivans where annihilation was given as our gift. D-Lo moments here turns to head attention to Twin Shot. We will make sounds at you in future times. The Twin Shot. He resumes. Okay, that's because she left. He resumes speaking with me. So my sounds are being made to say that we are now find other life clusters and give warnings to them, and that chose Earthling cluster. Your people were destroyed? Not all my people, only in your counting of 10 and 8 of my planets were removed. My people still have 3 left. Oh, that's horrible. If Flamebow wants to make air sound about her about her person, we like to listen to her since she makes many, many air sounds. Let us open the breath holes and listen to her air sounds. Correct? Correct. Actually, I think your story is more... Comes to positive or the intercom. Listen up, kids. Looks like we have some unwelcome guests. How about you lend a hand? Solby feels vibration in your teeth from... a reason. There's just some request for assistance. We must go. I'm right with you. Alright. Let's go. Oh, wait. Twin Shot's still there. Whatever. Meet the gang. Help Twin Shot at the entrance. So she's right there. Alright, whatever. Interesting. Like, it made sense that, you know, Proton left, but then Twin Shot still remains right there. Kind of a little silly, but what are you going to do, right? Okay, let's go down here. Let's go back over here. Let's go down here. Let's get to the front. Lend a hand. Okay. Go down here. Take a sip of water real fast. Okay. D-Lo's still up there? Oh, actually, go this way. There's a terminal, the front door. Oh, no, Arachnos. Who's this guy? Ooh, orange. Oh, man. 2 lieutenants. All right, let's do this. No, we'll go ahead and get an insight in. Added a couple enhancements. Let's see how that helps out. Immobilized. Yeah, some of the other things will help with that. At least we got some help, though. Looks like they are... These guys are actually helping as well. Where's... Oh, they got lost, I guess. You can see that they're up there still. Ooh. There, we got them. I come to you as a friend and protector. Let us parley. Oh, way to join. Okay, guys, I got the place locked down. Who's this? Dude, Flame? Useless. Alright, let's see. Let's see what he wants. Grim, I am Grim. I come from another land. I wish to join your group so that I may guard over your safety. And why do you want to do that? Why is he talking to me about this, actually? He should be talking to Twin Shot. Spider Lords, eh? That's a new one. You know, I like this guy. I have been chosen to bear the honor of protecting the city. I see that you are unable to defend yourself against the Spider Lords. Huh. Well, I guess there's that. How do we know we can trust you? By tracing the silver cord of my aura. Ah, yes. You possess inferi? Different. Sense that too. Senses than I do. Different senses than I do. Then you will need to use your own judgment. Well, I guess. Then it's settled. I shall choose a small area nearby and make a den. Okay. Alright, talk to Twin Shot now. Alright, look at this little gang, a ragtag. Well, it turns out it's been a bit more exciting than I originally planned. So what do you think? Do we seem like people you'll want to get a hangout with? Yeah, think about it. Okay, same here. Oh, here she comes. Probably gonna start yapping too. Okay, same here. I need to chat with the other guys to see what they think about you. Alright, seems fair. Why don't we be back to Alice in a few and I'll let you know what they have to say. Alright, see you there. Alright, cool. Yeah, like I said, that was a lot of talking, and there's going to be another similar mission with them, honestly, where I'm running around and chatting again, so it might be a little bit boring content in video, but it's an interesting story arc as we continue on, so I want to definitely record it and get a chance to get that. Okay, so let's go back to her now. Let's see what she has to say after her meeting with her friends to see if I can make the team. You know, that's pretty cool. You know what? I can't say no to that. This lady says she needs a hero. I'm not going to just run past this. I'll call for help. That's not what Armas would do. Yeah, get out of here. Slowly back up. Let's get this guy. Done. Let's turn this off. You're awesome. You know, also these NPCs actually also give you a little bit of a reward as well. So I beat him. I got 50 experience. Where did I get that from the mission? Huh. I don't know. Usually they give you a little bit of influence, but if not, no worries. Past these guys. Wentworth's, that's where you can sell some stuff at the auction house, and actually, I think put some stuff in the vault there too. I'm pretty sure. But you can also just use a key, a little shortcut, to enter the auction house. Okay. Oh, I passed through. Sorry, I was reading the looking for a group down there. Yeah, saying the server looks empty. Yeah, you know, like I said, this server does seem a little. Oh, never mind. The server does seem a little bit empty, comparatively. Huh? Was this hero always here? Looks cool. Okay. All right, back at Twin Shot. Let's see what she has to say. Thanks for stopping by. Everyone seemed to like your style, so they wanted me to ask if you wanted to join up with our team. You know, friends and all that stuff. How's that sound, kiddo? All right, little missions. Ongoing training. Hey there, kiddo. So I was thinking, you held your own pretty well with those Arachnos guys storming the place last time, right? But you could always use a couple of pointers here and there. I can now show you a thing or two, but I'm not really a good teacher. However, I know someone who could put you in touch with. Know some people you can put you in touch with. Yeah, sure. Where do I find them? You can find her outside City Hall. Her name is Ms. Liberty. You may have already met her before. The gal's pretty busy helping people out, so you may not have a chance to talk to or to get to know her. You let her know that you're a friend of Twin Shot, and she'll take the time to chat. Okay. So yeah. So now this part of the story, right? It's like in the introduction, which I find kind of interesting. This has got. Dang! How did he get so close to this? You got people trying to work. This guy's out here spray painting. No. Not on our watch. Not on our watch. You know, actually, let's try to see if we can get the police scanners to get this guy, actually. You can see that. There you go. It's like an automatic. But anyway, like I was saying, it's interesting that this is so early, or like level 5 is when you meet her. Because now we're going to go through the part where we just talk to all these different contexts and learn a little bit about different things. So, for example, we're going to talk to Ms. Liberty. She's saying, like, I can help with all my training needs. Come anytime you need personal training. She's like, what was that? And I said, hey, I know Twin Shot. Can you give me some pointers? Oh, you're Twin Shot. I know. I've seen you around. Yep, at least 5 times. But I know you're or 4 times. But I didn't know you're hanging out with her. Let me tell you something about that girl. She has a good heart, you know. Any friend of Twin Shot is a friend of mine. What would you like me to help me with? Okay. Why do I come to trainers for leveling? All right. So she's gonna explain about going to different trainers. I'm not gonna read all this one. But she's gonna talk about going to different trainers, and then like the help channel as well. If you can go in there and ask for some help. But as you gain experience here, you'll level up and you talk to the trainer to get your powers or enhancement slots. And how do I gain levels? It's going to talk about getting experience. So you already know a little bit about that. Beating up bad guys, doing missions, and story arcs. How do I know when I come to you? This little indicator will tell us when to come, right? Say level up. In the end, it's pretty much up to you when you go over there as well. You mentioned others. Who are they? There's a whole bunch all over Paragon City. Yep, you can usually find them. So I'm going to go to Blue Steel in Kings Row. And it's okay, yeah, it's going to tell me how to use the train. So I'll go talk to him. Blue Steel is the... So right now, right, it's telling me to use the map to do the monorail, which we haven't done that before, so we'll go ahead and do that. Click on that to get there. Get a clue. It talks about trainers once again. Trainers help me level up. And there's a trainer in nearly, I'll say nearly, I want to say like maybe like 95, maybe 99% of the different zones. I can't think of one off the top of my head that doesn't have a trainer. And the trainers, they can be indicated by it's like a yellow icon. Let me zoom in a little bit. Right there. That might actually be green. Okay, so the train station is right here. Okay. Yeah, I feel bad for this. This guy's looking for groups here. Yeah, the server does seem dead. Oh, what did I get experience for? Oh, so I got to the train station. Okay. All right, let's go to Kings Row now. So click on this. All the places you can go to. Look at these levels. Shows you the levels you can go to. I'm level 5, so we can go to Kings Row. Got to be a little bit careful though. It's kind of a high zone for people my level. Okay. So let's go talk to. Oh, so this is one of the contacts, but that's not who we're here for, at least quite yet. Talk to Blue Steel. He's over there. So yeah, we'll stick to the streets. So yeah, I like to think of Kings Row similar to Atlas. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. Hopefully, you know, this sometime soon, anytime soon would be great. At least he didn't come up to me to attack me some more, because that's what I would have been. Okay, let's try to. Oh, I didn't even see that guy there. Oh my goodness! Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, Kings Row, similar to Atlas Park, except a little bit more dilapidated rundown, a little bit more. We have different groups of criminals here: the Clockworks, the Skulls primarily, and the Lost, among others, like the Basilocks here as well, but they're in Atlas Park as well. There are a couple cool Basilok story arcs that I'm hoping to get a chance to do as well. I think one even in King's Row. But we gotta work with Twin Shot first, and then we'll get there. All right, Blue Steel. Hello, citizen. Are you need a training? Nope. Miss Liberty sent me. I'm an upcomer. Good. The city can use all the help it can get. City struggling. That's why he's here. The tram I came in on. Does it only go here? All right. Now he's going to tell me about the tram. I kind of already showed you guys pretty much how to get there. You can get to a lot of places there, and there's other travel means like tunnels. These things, these little zone connectors. But really the big thing is going to be the teleporters in your base if you can get them. Okay, so he asked me actually to hit the streets to take out some skulls. Pretty easy to spot. Yep, that human piece of skull like I talked about a couple videos ago. Hanging around the police station here in Freedom Plaza on your way back to Alice Park. Send another them to the hospital. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. There's going to be some skulls. I think if I make my way back to the tram. Oh, actually, let's go this way. One of the other contacts I will see is this guy. I'll get to him later on. And this is the base portal, though. Get to the base. Click on that. It'll take you to your base if you're in a super group, or if you have the code to a super group. Which some people actually in the. Oh, here we go. Some people. Oh, jeez. I should have watched out better for that. Okay, let's take out these guys, and maybe I can earn a level. These guys, and then the other guys won't be so difficult. That's not. All right, this should be good. Let's go ahead and just pop some inspirations. Can't be missing. And hopefully these police guys. I think these police will help me out actually. Yeah, they will. Awesome. Awesome. Got a little lag. Come on. There we go. Alright, perfect. Thanks, officers. If there's any more, let me know. Oh, so you gotta be careful with these losts right here. The losts are pretty interesting. They have like a sickness, honestly, that turns them into like the Richty. Pretty cool stories with them as well. Cool. Get those two. Help this officer out. Alright, took out one of the guys. Nice. Alright, I'll definitely level up here in a second. You know, that'd be great if these guys can come over here with. You know, I can actually probably pull. Let's try something. If I pull this person over here, let's see if these guys will help me out. Looks like they will. Awesome. It's pretty cool to work with, like, you know, the police taking out criminals, you know. And we'll save this last guy right here. And then head back to Alice Park. Nice. And actually, we're gonna stop this right here. That's not what I like to see. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. All right. Hopefully that guy. I get to the hospital. Cool. All right. Let's get back to Atlas Park. Detectives. Okay, zoom in a little bit. To the monorail. Actually, can I call her yet? I can. All right, let's give her a call. You're back. Okay, I'm hoping Liberty and Steel managed to drive a few of those pointers home in that thick noggin. Just joshing. That's so funny. I don't really see a lot of people say that. Just joshing. Remember, though, whenever you feel like you need to up your powers a bit more, you can always hit a trainer, even if you have to ride from one end of the city to the other. It's worth it. Get in touch with me in a while, kid. I might have something else in store for you. Huh. Let's go on available missions. Alright, Spider Infestation. How's it going, kid? I was thinking we could patrol the city, you know, do our civic duty and all that hero-y goodness. But seriously, though, doing our part to help stamp out crime will go a long way towards helping the city's future. And I, for one, like the idea of having a bright and shiny new future, you know? Also, while we're patrolling, I'd like to ask your feelings about that Grim character. Him showing up when he did was a bit coincidental, don't you think? I mean, it's one thing to Twinshot touches their earpiece. She's wearing a pauses for a moment, even though we're on a cell phone. Heads up, kiddo. Proton is sending out a distress call. Says he needs our help ASAP. Distress call. What can we do to help him? Twinshot gestures to you that she's listening to the message. Oh, that's not good. Twinshot's hand moves to her pistols faster than your eye can follow, finishing with a flourishing twirl. Bad news, kiddo. Looks like Arachnis decided to come back for round 2 from his message. Sounds like they're not just a scouting team either. What in the heck are they doing all the way over here, and why? We can figure that out later. For now, passing on the patrolling. For now, we're passing on the patrolling. Instead, you're going in through the front while I'm taking out any perimeter defenses they set up. I'll meet you inside. All right, cool. So we'll go to, is that they're called? The Shining Stars? Okay. So we'll go ahead and get to the Shining Stars base on the next episode. For now, this has been City of Heroes with our scrapper Armas. And until next time, have a good one.